Hello, everyone. My name is Red Velvet,
I'm Aspen Peak.
I am Candy Kane.
I am Miss Pringle.
and you are watching Filler Queens.
Fulfilla.
Filler Queens is a little get-together kiki with the girls where we're going to be going over and reviewing our seasons of Drag Race that are airing. So we are going to be filling or killing the looks. If we live, we're going to fill it. If we hate, we're going to kill it.
So for the first season of Filler Queens, we are going to be doing UK vs. the World Series 2.
So, without further ado, let's get started. The theme on the first runway was for Queen and Country, to give a signature look that belongs to your country or your area. And that's exactly what we're all doing tonight. We're giving a little taste of where we came from. So, with that being said, we're gonna get started with Arantxa Castilla-La Mancha from Drag Race España.
So, personally, I love this look. I think this look is very representative of her heritage, or her background, her roots. I love the big hat fascinator. I think this is sickening. I think this is a very big upgrade for her first season. I think overall this is a very good first impression on the competition. And I'm gonna fill the look. I'm
fill of the season.
I'm feeling it.
Feel it. Okay. So my take on this look, I really enjoy it. I love the colors. I love all of the colors coming together. She looks really good in the face. The headpiece is very well put together. I love the fringe. The fringe is so good. And I just love this look. The pattern, everything is all put together. I'm gonna fill this look.
I actually have been a fan of Arantxa for the longest time now. I actually, when I was doing a drag competition, I did a mug inspired by her. We'll enter the photo here. And honestly, this look, when she came out, I was kind of gagged because on her original season, her looks were kind of... But this drop dead gorgeous. I love this color on her. I love the hair. My favorite part of it is the headpiece. I love that the little, she got these little things dripping down from it. And it was so beautiful. So I'm going to fill the look.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with what all of the girls said. This is a huge redemption from her original season where her looks weren't the greatest. She looks beautiful. I love the fringes. It makes the gown look just so elegant. It adds something to it. I love the print. I love the color. I love the matching heel. And my favorite part about it is like this really extra like busted out hip with the ruffles. I think it's so like, it adds something so nice to the look. And I really just live for it. So I'm gonna fill it too.
So four fills
for Miss Arantxa.
4 fills for the ultimate fill.
All right, next up we have Theresa May from Drag Race UK.
So Theresa May, I like the look most. I think the accessories look just a little cheap. They kind of cheapen the look. I think the shield is a little crafty. You know me, I'm a crafty queen. But I think this is just a little too crafty for the RuPaul's Drag Race main stage wise. But I think everything else is pretty good. I like the gray. I like she did a full body gray. And then she didn't use gray as like her cinch. She used the metallic thing as a cinch. So like it like she didn't like lose shape or like it didn't blend in well. And I mean, yeah, it's a pretty fine look. I'm gonna fill it.
For this look, I really do like the concept. I think I like the all gray. I will say the only thing I do wish is that metallic that she has on her corset and her arms were also on parts of the shield and parts of her little like whatever the spear looking thing is. Like I wish that was more of that. There you go. Like I just wish there was more of that metallic because I think it's really cool and it contrasts really well with the gray. And I do like the accent of like red. I think it adds to the look so it's not so like monochrome. And I do really like this look, so I'm gonna fill it.
So for Miss Theresa, I'm going to be giving my first. It's giving kook. It's giving kook. I'm gonna be giving. I'm gonna be giving my give it two for the first time this season. I kind of wanted her to kind of like, it's very costumey to me. It's very, oh, I'm a comedy girl, I'm the comedy queen. But like, honestly, from her entrance look, I kind of expected something a little bit different, not like less costumey, more like kind of like fashion forward. But for what it is, she's a fucking guard. Like, what can you really do to make it fucking fashion forward? Like, she's a fucking guard. No, I'm gonna kill it. I'm not a big fan. I don't hate it, but I think I don't like it more than I like it. So I think I'm gonna kill it.
Oh my
First
God.
kill of the season goes to Teresa. Aspen kind of stole my critique. I really wish that she had some of the silver in the shield and the scepter as well. I like how she had it on her like arm sleeve thingies, and of course how she had it as her corset and her heel. But I wish she had it in the shield as well, because the shield is huge and takes up a big part of the look. So I feel like if she did have it there, it would have really tied it all in together. But I like the touch of red with the cape. It really is giving a British guard, even if it is a bit costumey. And I also really like the length of the feather headpiece she had. I thought that was so camp. It was giving real rich ostrich cut, and I thought it was fierce. So I would have to fill this look tonight.
Oh, I'm the odd one out.
Andy doesn't like kook. Shockingly.
Shockingly.
Next up, we have Gothy Kendall from Drag Race UK.
Gothy Kendall. I love this look, honestly. I love this look. This is like typical UK guard, like like Queen Elizabeth, R.I.P. like guard, like this is this is so cute. I love how she dragged it up, the accentuated shoulders, the big silhouette with the train. She dragged it up. I love that. And honestly, she looks snatched, honey. She's snatched, she's cinched, she looks good. I think this is a really good look. And also for being a first boot from her previous season onto here, I think this is a big step up from her previous looks from her original season. So overall, this is a fill.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Pringle tonight. I think she took a concept and she really dragged it up. I do kind of wish that there was like some stones or something on it, just because it's very like, monotone, like nothing else really going on but the color. So I think putting a little bit more to it, not too much because it's already like a really good look, but I think just a little bit more could have really accentuated the actual look itself. But I do love the accentuated like hips and the shoulders. I think that's really cool, and I love the train and I love the colors. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a fill.
See, this is what I wanted from Teresa that Gothy did. See, this is how you do costumey, but still have that little like fashion taste in the middle. My favorite thing about this is that it's I think she proportionized it very, very well. Especially when you're wearing, big, like, what the fuck are those called? The big shoulder pieces. What are those called?
Yeah,
like, when you're wearing big shoulder pieces, you need to waist or you're gonna look boxy. Like, that's just how it is. And honestly, not much more to say. It's a fill.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with the girls tonight. I feel like all the details here are completely like thought out and polished. I love how she has those little like ruffles around her, like the bottom of her pants that match with the choke around her neck. I think it's so fierce. Like y'all said, the proportions are correct. I love how she has the puffed out shoulders and the puffed out like hip legs. I think it was fierce and sickening. And when I first saw this and she walked out, I was genuinely thinking like, Mama, she looks like Cosmo. Like, she looked good, but I thought it was Cosmo. Ooh. That's sickening. That's weird. But I did think it was Cosmo. I was like, Cosmo got the dress.
Yes! Cosmo made it versus the world.
Overall, Gothy 8, I would like to give this a fill. Next up, we have Hannah Conda from Drag Race Down Under.
Now, I didn't do a lot of looking to this look because it was a fucking eyesore. This look genuinely hurt. Like, oh my god, it hurt. I don't know much about Down Under. I don't know much about Australia. All I know is about kangaroos. And how they box.
They box.
Yeah, they box. They're like, like, so I really kind of don't know what this is, really. I mean, like, I like what she was going for with the big collar, like, thingy around her neck. I think that's like a really cool touch to it. I kind of don't like how she's holding it in this picture. I wish she could just like hold it by itself, I just don't know what's going on. And why is her tongue blue?
The lizard.
She's a lizard. That's a lizard.
One of those creepy.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to fucking give this look the chop. It's a kill.
Oh. Okay.
It's a kill for me.
Well, I disagree. So number one, I think the girls this category were really giving like the obvious route of what to do for like their countries or whatever, but I think she took a totally different route. I really like the concept. I love the message that she put out on the runway. So good. And it was subtle, but it was there, and it like really stood out, especially at the back of like when she did the reveal with the little neck thing. I love the colors. The patterns on it is so kind. I feel like the blue tongue was a little unnecessary. But overall, I do really like this look. I feel like the only thing I can say is like I feel like the bra pieces to it are a little like uneven and weird to me. Like I don't know how to describe it. But overall, I'm gonna give this look a feel.
Aspen was rating your blue tongue, but for the second time this season, it's giving cool. It's giving cool. Like I don't care. Like it was runway. Not only was so much fun, it had the volume, it had the kook, I loved the colors, it had the patterns, and most importantly, it had the message. And I think that was basically one of the most important things to do on this runway for me. But Hannah, it's a fail. It's a fail, honey. It's a fail. It's a kooky fail.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Aspen and Candy tonight. I'm sorry, Miss Pring. When I first saw the look, I was like, what is this lady wearing? But then she walked out on the runway, she did her reveal. And I think one of the most important things you can do with your drag is spread a message, because at the end of the day, there are a lot of people that look up to drag queens, especially in the queer community. So when drag queens present a message and really spread their feelings on things, I think it's very influential for other people. So I think it's really important what she brought to the stage. And like Candy said, I really like the silhouette that she gave. I think it's a really fun, kooky, unique take on the category. And I'm gonna have to fill her up tonight. All right, next up we have Jonbers Blonde from Drag Race UK.
All right, so we got Jonbers Blonde up next. I don't mean to be biased or anything, but this represents my culture so much. Look at the Irish, the ginger roots, I love this look. Green clover. I mean, like, it's kind of obvious, but like, what else are you gonna do when you're an Irish lad, Like, honestly, I love the green clover, like, headpiece, like, and I love the skirt. And then the, like, ostrich feather off the shoulder moment. I think she looks good. This is one of her better looks, honestly, from her wardrobe so far. I think the top looks very expenny henny, it's all bedazzled green, Irish people's favorite color is green, honey. So, I mean, honey. I
So
like
great.
this. I like this overall. So I'm gonna go for her. I give it a fill.
Me and Pringle as like, the gingers, like the girls. I don't like this look. I'm really glad that the leprechauns that we are getting like our representation here, but I think there's a lot of things about this look that I don't particularly like, specifically this headpiece. I don't like how it fits around her head. And I just think like the I don't know what it is. It's just not my favorite thing ever. And then I think the bottom, like the skirt, is just very all over the place. It's not very uniform and like put together. But I do like the black accents, and I also do like the top. I like the tassels. I like the glitter. Like I think it's a good touch. I wish the headpiece was green and glittery as well. Um, or like instead of the gold, have like green trim around the thing because they are 4-leaf clovers, 3-leaf clovers. Like they should be green, in my opinion. So I'm gonna give it a kill.
So, unlike Miss Aspen over here, I actually enjoyed this look. I got a little worried because some girls walk into Drag Race being like, oh, I'm the fashion girl. Oh, I'm the Instagram girl. Oh, I'm the motherfucking girl.
And she's not.
And... But honestly, this look is cute. I was a little scared because John versus Runaways were a little like every now and then, but this one I actually do like this. I love the little skirt. I love the top. The only thing I think is a little off, I don't really love the headpiece. I think it's fine. I wish it was something a little bit different, but besides that, I like it. There's nothing wrong with it to me. I'm going to give it a fill.
Right, Candy.
Yeah, thank you for my pause.
Okay. Here's my tea on it. I agree with Aspen. This is ugly. I'm sorry. So, okay. Number one, I would like to say that I think John Burst has had some very good looks in the past. Like, something that comes to mind is her Ruffles look from season 4. Sickening. One of the best looks on Drag Race UK, in my opinion. I love that look. Which, I think this is just missing the mark for me. I think the skirt, the top jacket piece, and the headpiece all are 3 different looks to me. Like, they don't match each other enough. And I also, there's just something about that kind of skirt. It's not her skirt in particular, just that kind of skirt, the one that's all like rouged together. I think they look bad. I never have liked them. And I don't like it on her. I think it looks, I know she's trying to make a 4-leaf clover shape with her skirt. It wasn't for me. It kind of just looked a little floppy. But like, I do like the jacket and I do like the headpiece if they weren't together. Like, I think they'd be really cute on their own. And I like how she had JB on the back. Like, I like how she had the little touches like that. I just think the 3 pieces don't really go together on a look. So I'm gonna have to kill this. Next up, we have Kata Minaj from Drag Race Holland. So, Kata's look, I'm gonna start with her first look, obviously. I wasn't really a fan of it. I mean, I liked what she was going for because it is giving very much like Dutch Netherlands girly, but I just don't, it looks a little costumey. And when I say a little, I mean very. It's giving very much a costume of like traditional Dutch girl. I like the little pigtail braids. I just wish that it was less costumey, and I wish you couldn't clock the reveal underneath because the reveal honestly was pretty sickening. I really like that she was showing her Indonesian heritage and culture on top of her Dutch culture. I like that she was giving like a 2-in-1 moment. The only real critique I have about her second look is the big shiny corset in the middle. I don't think that she needed that. I think it kind of broke up the look in a way that wasn't necessarily needed. If she did want to do a look or like a moment where she was breaking the look up, I wish she would have done like a nice latex red corset. I think that would have had the same effect without completely changing the color and vision of it because she didn't have silver anywhere else in the look. But overall, I think I'm gonna give this look a kill just because she came out in the first look and the second look was so much better. So I'm gonna kill it.
So for Kata's look, the first look, it was fine. It wasn't like my favorite thing. I knew exactly what it was. She was a little Dutch girl from Holland in that little gig. But the second look, she did not need that first look. She should have just came on that second look. The second look was beautiful. I love that the pattern was like, it had this like kind of like iridescent type thing, like it was shining on the runway, and I loved it. My one critique is I'm going to agree with Red. I did not like the silver corset. I wasn't a big fan of it. If anything, if she was gonna have that corset, it should have been in gold. Because then it would have went with the red and gold on her dress. That would have been perfect. Besides that, do I hate it more than I like it? Yes. So good. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it just because like I wasn't like, woo! I was just kind of like, okay.
Okay, Nicki Minaj. Now, I've never seen her season before, but I've heard her as like, you know, a fashion queen or whatever. So I was kind of like expecting something like kind of gaggy. And when I saw this first look, I was like, okay, I guess. It's fine. I like the pattern. It's very Dutch. It's very fine china, which I was a little confused about. I don't know if they have fine china in the Netherlands or whatever, but if they do, then point to her. But y'all, I gagged when she did a reveal because the look are two completely different looks. Like you would not think that that's a reveal into that. And again, I think she should have not went with the first runway. The second runway stands better alone by itself without a reveal. But I hate the silver. The silver, I hate it. It doesn't fit with the look. I don't like it. But literally, other than that, I think I like it more than I hate it. I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna feel it.
Listen, I understand why she came out with the first look personally, because I feel like when they were asking for this category, they wanted them to represent what country they were representing in the season. And I think that if she would have came out in that second look alone, they wouldn't have understood that it was supposed to be Holland. So I think that that's why she did it, because she was she was doing the theme while also including something that people may not necessarily know about her, or like another side of her heritage that people may have not understood from the first look. I actually don't mind the first look being so costumey. I think it adds to it. I don't know. I kind of like it. But the second look is definitely like 10 times better than the first one. I agree with Candy. The corset should be gold rather than silver. And I really do like this look, so I'm gonna fill it.
I gotta keep it real. That's my kill. It's a fill now for me. I'm sorry. Aspen, you sold me. You sold me on that. Oh my god. Oh my god, I almost fell out of my chair.
Well, I thought you were gagging so hard. You were like,
shook.
No, I'm gonna still kill it, but I love her. Next up, we have La Grande Dame from France.
honestly, this was such a good look. This was so camp. This isn't fucking, it's giving kook in a bad way. It's giving kook in a sick way. Honestly, this is an idea I would steal. Like, this is so innovative. Like, obviously, Viva la France, you know, you think of Paris, you think of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
She took this fucking frog and impaled it with the Eiffel Tower. The France frog with the France Eiffel Tower. Like, whoa. And she made it look good. This is just so camp. This is literally a type of look I do. Like, and the tongue, the detail with the tongue as like a train over her shoulder and touching the floor. That. I give this over fucking Phil.
Now, y'all might kill me, but I don't like this. Oh, this is what I call it. I redeemed myself with the last critique, but this, y'all want to talk about costume? This bitch is a whole ass frog, and I get the idea of it being impaled by the Eiffel Tower and whatnot, and it gives the category, but I don't like the look. I think it looks very, very cheap. I think just like, I don't know what it is. I do like the one frog leg as her actual leg. I really like that. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I also don't know why she has some type of veil over her face. I don't get it. But what's like a soft kill.
It's a soft.
You're filling
soft
it halfway.
I
It's a
know, I'm
stab.
soft killing.
It's a stab. It's not a kill. It's a stab. It's a flesh wound.
I punctured
It's a murder attempt.
It's a flesh wound, honey.
I punctured it a little bit.
It's battery.
So, Teresa. Seats. This is how you do costuming, but fashion, darling. She's fast. She's cool, but fashion, darling. She's fashion. I fucking love this look. I did not expect anything less from her. I know that she's a fucking sickening fashion girl. I was not even shocked. I love the fucking frog. Wait, why did she have a frog? Wait.
Because it's like the
What they eat in France. It's like a chicken. It's like a chicken.
I don't even give a damn. That frog. Oh my God, I don't even give a damn. The frog is camp. The Eiffel Tower impaling the damn frog is camp. The frog being like, it's camp. I love this look. And Pringle, I'm agreeing with you. It's an overfill.
All right. So as I am the only girly in here that watched Drag Race France, I had really high hopes for La Grande Dame coming into the season because I knew her looks from her original season and they were top tier. So seeing her come out in this look week 1 was just like, she's going to bring it this season. This is incredible. This, like y'all said, is how you take something so dumb, campy, and costumey and make it chic and so fabulous. I love the like corset top that she has a little bit of peplum out to give her the like beginning of the legs, and then she has the legs going in all different directions, and it's attached to the hand, and it has the giant fingers on the other one, and it has the Eiffel Tower through her, and it has a freaking tongue going over her shoulder into a train. It is so like all the details are there. Everything is so well thought out. I wouldn't give it a perfect overflow just because I do agree with the fact that I don't understand why there's a veil there. But it's such a good look. This is definitely a fill for me. She's pretty close to the top. Next up is Marina Summers from Drag Race Philippines.
Marina Summers. This look, first off, gorge. She looks amazing. I love this look, honestly. I think this look is so good. I think she said the pattern is like a Filipino pattern, like a traditional pattern or something. And if it's not, sorry. But I think this pattern's actually really cute. I love how I don't know what to say. She just looks good. And the hair, the bun on top of the bun. Oh, honey. And then the plant. What need I say more? I think this look is just so good overall. I'm gonna have to give it a fill. A fill.
That's mother right there. I don't have anything negative to say about this look. The patterns, the colors, her hair, whatever you would call it, her little basket.
The plant.
So good. It's so chic. It's so well put together. Everything is, there's nothing I would change about this look. This is an overfill.
Oh, God!
That is mother.
Big tag. Period.
Marina? My motherfucking God. Actual goddess of life. I know this is it's a fashion type thing, but we gotta talk about the talent show. Best performer to ever be on fucking Drag Race, period.
Oh, good.
My favorite thing about this runway, honestly, everything. I think my favorite part about this runway, though, was her explanation about it on the runway. She is so well spoken about this runway, and everything she said made sense. It fucking, I don't give a fuck. Overfill. It's a motherfucking overfill. Period. I don't give a damn. Overfill.
Over.
Okay, so
What are you about to say?
let me keep it a buck. I don't like it.
She loves it.
Like with La Grande Dame, I was the only girl to watch Philippines here. So I already knew that this girl could dance and perform and give looks like these. I was so excited when I found out she was on this season. Like La Grande Dame, I'm so excited to see what else she has to bring. This is such an amazing look. It's so representative of her culture and how she explained it. It was perfect. This was like her episode to a T. Like everything that happened in this episode went for her perfectly. That entrance, best one. This runway, up there with the best one, might be the best one. Her talent show, the best one. That lip sync, cleared. Like this was her week, and this look is like the icing on top of the cake. It's every little aspect of this look is perfectly like put together, placed, and like done in such a way that is just so pretty and beautiful to look at. I love this look so much. I might have to overflow it.
Oh, okay.
Overflows in one.
He's overflowed. Like my drink, mama. I made a mess.
Oh.
But
Ooh, I love that drink.
I
I
love it.
love this drink. It's that berry acai.
Y'all got my great value drinking water.
Which, next up, we have Mayhem Miller from RuPaul's Drag Race USA.
Mayhem Miller. This is honestly not like smart, but like this is just such a good take on Statue of Liberty. I love this color on her. I think she looks so beautiful in this. I think this color on her is fabulous. I love, first off, the headpiece and then like the hair around it. I think that is so cute. I think the dress is so cute. I love the shoes. The shoes are a big factor about me. And I love these shoes. These shoes are sickening. I don't know what kind of shoes they are, but these are so mother tucking good. And then her not holding the fucking flame or wherever the fuck the Statue of Liberty, but she's holding her fist up. Like that attention to detail. I think this look overall is so cute for her. I love it overall. I think this is a bell.
Yep.
Number one, I like this look already. This, like Kringle said, this color on her, gorgeous. She looks gorgeous. The hair is everything. I love this material, this like shiny, like not necessarily metallic, but like I don't know what you would call it. But I really do like this material. I like the gold belt peeking out because I don't think, like, I feel like if it was all the way around, it'd be too much. But I do like how it's poking out and she has like a sash moment going on with the fabric. And the shoes?
The shoes.
That is so, she is so smart for that. This is a gag. I do really like this look. This is definitely a film.
So for Miss Mayhem Miller, we've seen her before in this kind of like teal, like light blue color. I love this fucking color on her. And I think, spoiler, if she was gonna do Runaway and it would be one color, it should have been this fucking color. Let me get into the things I like. I love the fucking dress and I love those shoes. Those shoes. Who would have thought of that? Who would have thought of that? Mayhem Miller, the queen of the party! The queen of the party! My two things. To the left, like near like her arm, it seems like there's like a little like rip. Like there's that little tan part poking through. I feel that she kind of had that thing on the shoulder, but I don't think that was meant to be showing. And the headpiece, as much as I love the headpiece, I wish it would have went all the way around rather than kind of like stop in the middle. I think if it went all the way around, it would have been perfect. Not to say that it's bad, because I still like it like this. I just wish it would have went all the way around. Besides that, bitch, it's the queen of the motherfucking party. Still.
I have to agree with everything y'all said. This look is stunning. I love an asymmetrical look, and this look is completely asymmetrical. Like the slit of the dress with the flash going over and then only part of the belt peeking up. And then I just love it. I think, like you guys said, the color on her looks stunning. And can we talk about her face, y'all? Like, this is the best Mayhem has ever looked, in my opinion. She looks so beautiful. And this is so cute. I love, like y'all said, I was hoping y'all didn't mention the shoes so I could be the one that mentioned the shoes because they are so They're so good. I love that she took like a normal stripper heel and made them into the fucking base. That is so genius. I like the headpiece, like you said. Well, not like you said, Candy. I like the headpiece. The only thing I would say, I wish she had like a gold jewelry on her wrist, like a gold bracelet. I called it jewelry on her wrist. A gold bracelet, just to really tie in the gold to her hands. But like Pringle said, I love that she's holding up the fist instead of the torch. I think it is beautiful, the look. Fill it up for me, period. Next up, we have Scarlet Envy from Drag Race USA.
Okay, next up we have Scarlet Envy. I don't like it. I've gotta be honest. I don't like what I see. You know, she is a US queen, so like you could do a lot of stuff about the USA. And Mount Rushmore is a very smart idea, but I feel like there could be so many ways you could execute it. And she just put it on her head and had a random dress on. That is so disappointing. There's nothing that correlates from the headpiece, which is lovely. Like, I think that it looks good. And it has on top, I love USA. But then, like, the dress, like, it's a cute dress, but, like, it's two completely different things that don't match up together. And yeah, I just wish if you're gonna do Mount Rushmore, which is literally like statues or rock, you should do a statue. You should be gray and look like a statue and mix well with the Mount Rushmore. You know, I wish she was a statue and not just had a basic dress on. So with that, I'm gonna have to give it a kill. Oh.
Yeah, I think, you know, I was really excited for her to come out because I have really liked her runways in the past. I think they've been really good. But this is kind of like underwhelming for me. I like the concept, don't get me wrong. I do really like the headpiece. However, I will say she said it was supposed to be RuPaul. I don't see, I don't get it. I mean, I think she just kind of carved a face into a piece of foam and said, oh, let's just say this is RuPaul. Like, I just don't get it. I really love the dress, but I feel like if she was doing some type of like USA representative dress, like do red, white, and blue, bitch. Like, or some colors that go, or like a gray to go with the mountain, or like just something that accents the headpiece, which is supposed to be the main focus. Like, I feel like there's so much more she could have done with this look besides just getting a dress, and then I feel like the headpiece was kind of like a secondary thought. So I'm gonna give it a go.
So for Miss Scarlet Envy, what I'm going to give her is I actually do like the idea of the Mount Rushmore. I think that is like a very smart outside the box type of thing. Do I like the execution? No, I'm not really a big fan of it. As Aspen said, she was trying to do like a RuPaul type thing. If she was going to do RuPaul, I would have done a more like iconic RuPaul. Like if she would have came out, oh, that's RuPaul. You know what I mean? I think that this dress is an iconic Ru to me. What would have even been better is if she would have just dropped the RuPaul thing and just did like a red, white, and blue type thing with her gown. That would be fine too. I think just the headpiece and then the dress, they kind of don't really like correlate. And actually, I was kind of shocked because we know her in All Stars 6. She came out in so many beautiful runways and so many like well thought out, like polished runways. This was kind of a letdown for me. I'm still rooting for my girl Scarlet, but at the same time, it's gonna be a kill for me.
Okay, so yeah, I have to agree. As much as I do love Scarlet Envy, this was not it for me, unfortunately. I was looking in the comments on Instagram when I saw this look on my screen right now, and someone said it was a reference to a film called Drop Dead Gorgeous. If she was trying to go for the whole reference, she didn't meet the mark. And if she was trying to give RuPaul, she also didn't really meet the mark. It is a pretty dress, like they said on the main stage when they were critiquing her. And it is a very well-made headpiece with like her own little catchphrases on the back. But I do think that it could have been done a lot better to meet the cohesive theme. So I'm gonna give it a kill. All right, and our last queen of the night is Tia Coffee from Drag Race UK.
Finally, we have Tia Coffee. I think this is a cute look for Tia, honestly. Comparing her looks from series 2 actually, of UK, this is a major upgrade for Tia. Like, she would have like, she would have never even thought of this on series 2. This is a big upgrade for her. And I love the theme behind it. Like the UK colors with the Nigerian print and the oh mama, walk into the room first purse. Wait, oh.
First.
Walk into the room purse first. There we go. That, I love that. I love that. I love the hair. The hair looks good on her. I think her mug has improved. She looks way better. Honestly, I give it a fill for her. I give it a fill.
Yeah. Number one, I like the combination between like the Nigerian print and the UK colors. I think that was really smart. Also, acknowledge the teacup in the middle of her garment in the print. Like, that is so smart because she's combining 3 things in one, yet it's not overbearing, which I do like. Because I feel like when girls do a lot of things going on at once, it does become like way too overbearing and there's a lot going on. I do really like that. I love the hair. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the length and cut of the dress, or like the silhouette of the dress. I think that it just doesn't really like compliment her. And I feel like it cuts off too far from the ground. Like I would like it if it was actually touching the ground, because in the photo it's definitely not. But that's honestly all I can really say. I like the purse. I do wish it was in a different color. I think, because I don't really see that like red color on the rest of the look that she has on her purse. So I think maybe going with like the lighter red that she had on her look would have complemented it better. But I do really like this look, and it's gonna be a for me.
So for Miss Tia Coffee, I think she has the same thing going for her that Arancha did. Her runways on her previous season were, well, let's just say iconically bad. Let's just say iconically bad. This, so beautiful. I love that she mixed her Nigerian culture with the British UK bag of chips. I don't know. I'm sorry. I love that she like found a perfect mix. I love it. The little, what Aspen was talking about, the little teacup in the middle. I just love this. I would have to agree with Aspen. I think the shape of the dress is a little weird. I would have loved if like the volume that's at the bottom was at the top, and would have gave her that kind of like Marie Antoinette type like silhouette. I would have loved that. And I also would have maybe loved like a train, you know, like a little train. Besides that, it's a fill. She looks beautiful. Oh, I can't forget to mention the hair. Gorgeous. It's a fill.
All right, so I'm gonna start head to toe with this look and just explain the thought process of what's going in my mind. So starting with the hair, like y'all said, I love this hair. I think it is so fierce. No, I'm just nitpicking too much. I was gonna say I think she could push it back on her head a little bit more because it's making her forehead look really small. So that's just me nitpicking. I'm doing too much. The purse, I would agree that it is a little off in the color. I wish it was a color that was featured on the garment. And the garment, I would have to, well, first I'm gonna say, I do really like how y'all said that she was able to combine different 3 aspects of her drag. She was able to combine her Nigerian background as well as her living in the UK with her whole brand of tea or coffee with the cup. I think that was a really great way to tie all 3 things together. But that being said, I don't like the shape of the bottom of the dress, like y'all said. And maybe I'm colorblind, but I don't really see the UK colors. Like, aren't the UK colors red, blue, and white? I just see blue, light blue, and purple. I think it really is a pretty print.
Like pure UK colors.
I don't know. I think it's a really pretty print, but I'm just missing out on like the UK aspect of it. Because she did brand it as like the UK colors. I don't know. Maybe. That's just how I feel about it. I think it is a really pretty print, and I do like how she was able to tie all 3 of her backgrounds together. but I do think that I'm going to kill it. Is that horrible? Is that awful? I don't know. I don't think it's ugly. I just don't. I don't know. It's not my favorite of the night.
So now that we went over all the outfits and all the looks, we need to ask, like, who was your favorite look of the week from all the girls?
I'm gonna have to say Le Grand Dame de la France.
Oh.
Okay.
It's very me, and I love me, so. Sure.
Bye. Yeah, no. But my my favorite look was definitely has to be Mother, Marina. Just the icon of the whole episode. My winner pick, like, that's Mother. She ate that runway. Period.
I'm actually going to switch it up. I honestly think for gag factor and overall runway, I'm going to pick Arancha. I thought her runway was beautiful. Sorry. My
Very
fave.
true.
My fave.
Very true. I think overall, my favorite look of the week has to go to Marina. I think it was so beautiful. Everything was just perfect. I loved it.
Trend alert!
Costume.
And corset.
Costume.
And corset. And
Costume. And corset. And costume. And corset. And costume. And corset.
Ooh.
Let's keep it real. We're either serving with a corset or they were serving us costume.
So true.
Again,
So true.
Halloween early this year.
So true. And that was the first episode of the Filler Queens Fill or Kill. If you liked our opinions, if you disagree with our opinions, let us know in the comments and we will respond. If you enjoyed this video, tune in next week for week 2 of UK vs. the World 2, Fill or Kill. I've been Red Velvet.
I'm Aspen Peak.
I'm Cunty Campy Candy Cane.
And I am a Springle Babadingle.
And this is Filler Queens.
Filler Queen!
Ah!